I think the most rewarding part of making music is the therapy and the healing that I get from making a song. And it's kind of like writing in your diary, I guess, it's like being able to really analyze where you are in this moment, what you're going through. I think I know myself a lot better now that I'm making music, and I can work out the thoughts in my mind and I can work out the ideas, and yeah, I feel a lot more in touch with myself. And I think that there's nothing more rewarding than experiencing self-realization. The first song I ever wrote was when I was like 3 years old, and it was called The Teddy Bear Says to the Lion. I didn't know how to say teddy bear. I don't think that there was, that much depth to the song at that point in my life. I had a teddy bear and I had a lion stuffy, and they were talking to each other. And that was what the song was about. I felt like to be a musician, you had to like do it since you were a kid or something, like I'm constantly around all of these incredibly amazing, talented people. Everyone's creative and everyone does something and everyone's so good at what they do, so I think I was really intimidated to start making music in front of people for a long time, but it just kept coming back into my atmosphere until the desire outweighed the fear. Sometimes I think the fact that I don't really have a lot of music out, it feels like it hinders me sometimes in terms of like collaborating with other people or building certain connections. So many times in this world, you have to prove yourself, It's kind of like that sentiment of like, you can't get a job without job experience, but you can't get job experience without having a job. Because I don't have a lot of music released, sometimes it feels difficult or challenging to find the right collaborators or to have people invest time in you or to believe in what you're doing before you have something to show. I have proof coming soon. April 7th, I'll be releasing my first single on streaming platforms, which I'm really excited about. The name of my first single is called Entitled. Entitled is essentially a really sweet and gentle way of describing the feeling of someone in your life taking advantage of you and kind of like setting boundaries around that. This spring and this summer, I got a lot of stuff coming, and I will be sharing and setting it free for the rest of the world to enjoy as well. This one is painted by one of my best friends. She's incredible. And this one is painted by my partner. This one is really special too, because if you look really closely, you probably won't be able to understand all these references now, but one day you will.